the heavyweight division. Now entering the octagon is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu expert with a mixed martial arts record of 4-0-0. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 107.7 kilos, 237 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, please welcome Frank Mir.
A very trimmed down, minus about 15 pounds of body fat, Frank Mir. He is more confident than ever. We have seen him. I'm talking about the excellent submission. Very agile for a heavyweight, and he's displayed it before. He continuously works on his striking skills.
A love for striking, but still a ruling of the sport of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for the slimmed down Vegas boy, Frank Mir. This will be the first time he doesn't fight in front of the hometown crowd.
And his opponent now entering the octagon is a ballet judo expert with a mixed martial arts record of 12-5-0. Standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 99.5 kilos, 219 pounds. Fighting out of Sunderland, England. Please welcome the Machine, Ian freeman.
Look at that view. This place is tailor-made for this octagon, and Freeman says it's tailor-made for him.
Ian Freeman, undoubtedly this is the biggest fight of his life, and with that, with the pressure and the opportunity, victory is paramount.
It feels weird, but it feels like a lot of pressure also. A lot of pressure to win, because I can win all the time in America. Nobody knows about it. I lose once in England. Everyone thinks I'm a failure.
He's right. Will he lose here, though? The Machine is back inside the UFC. Ian Freeman, this is his 4th appearance inside the octagon.
Well, the fans here in their hearts, he is a winner. He is heavy-handed. I watched him spar the other night with UFC champ Josh Barnett. He looked great. He looked stronger than he has before. And as I said, he has been training with Josh Barnett for the last month in preparation for Frank Mir.
If he defeats Mir, it might be with those heavy hands. And it was nearly 100 years ago that boxing first graced the Royal Albert Hall. Now tonight it's mixed martial arts, and here's the tale of the tape. Much older is Ian Freeman, a dozen years. 6'2" is Mir, 237 to Ian Freeman's 5'11", 219. The one thing, though, about the large Frank Mir, he still is cat-like in his quickness, which is why he's so effective with his jiu-jitsu. Our referee, Big John McCarthy.
All right, here we go, here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on, come on!
The Machine. Now against Frank Mir, Sunderland, England's own. There's your right, he connected.
Mir looks like he's ready to...
Oh my, a high kick by Mir. And Mir wisely shoots.
I got a little tense there. There were some heavy blows being thrown. And look at Mir trying to work for the submission.
And that's his best thing. Oh, left by Ian Freeman.
And Freeman caught him with a big right standing. And Freeman's pushing him against the fence. And look at Mir trying to work his left leg over. Freeman pulls the arm out quickly.
Well, Freeman has said that he doesn't think Mir has ever been tested resisted and pushed in the way that he is going to attempt to push him. And he's pushed him very, very quickly here. Watch the extension all the body here.
That is a very unorthodox knee bar being put on Ian Freeman. And Freeman is up. There's a knee. Another knee.
And another knee. And an uppercut that catches Frank Mir.
Mir is in trouble.
Freeman tearing off. Freeman, another right. He gets ahead, another uppercut to Frank Mir, an undefeated UFC fighter.
That knee just bent Frank Mir over.
Next time you're going out.
Many people have written off Ian Freeman as the older guy. Look at Mir. He dropped his hands completely trying to pull that leg in.
Well, he knows he doesn't. He knows. Maybe he thought before. Now he knows he doesn't want to go toe-to-toe with Ian Freeman.
He's got full mount, but he has definitely slowed down. He has the arm trapped.
This is where Freeman can be vulnerable.
And Mir looks very stunned right now.
Look over the top.
Mir looks very stunned.
Can he get the heel? Can he get the knee? Oh, a big right by Ian Freeman. And another and another. He is teeing off Ian Freeman. Mir wants the submission.
Oh.
Can he get the leverage on the ankle?
Freeman's been working the leg game with one of the best. Josh Barnett, look out for the outside heel hook.
That's a great point.
Look at Freeman.
Freeman with the right. It's the puncher punching and the submission man trying to submit. Does he have any leverage on it, Jeff? Obviously not.
He got out. Mir got stunned in the opening seconds, and I am not sure if he's recovered. He is slowed down. The triangle looks slow, and Freeman's getting out.
McCarthy telling Freeman to let Mir up. A left. And Mir tries to shoot again.
I think
Big left and a right by Ian Freeman.
Mir completely rethought about standing up with Freeman and shot in for the takedown.
Last time in the octagon for Ian Freeman, September of 2000.
That is history.
Freeman at 220 pounds, rock solid, knows this opportunity is the biggest of his lifetime. As he said quickly, if he wins overseas, nobody knows. If he loses in England, he's considered a failure.
Freeman just riding on him. I don't think he should go for a submission against a guy like Mir because Mir can quickly reverse it. Keep throwing the strikes like he's doing.
You don't want to get overzealous with Frank Mir.
And there's some heavy forearm shots. Mir is in trouble.
45 seconds remaining in round one. Freeman trying to stop it. Mir pushing away.
Frank spitting out the mouthpiece and a big left hand. Mir trying to go for knee bar, and he looks exhausted.
Ian Freeman spent over 6,000 pounds in training expenses for this fight.
Mir can barely stand up. He cannot even stand up.
Timeout called. Frank Mir goes down again. Will they have to call it? The doctor's going to come in and look at Frank Mir.
You want to continue? You want out? You want to continue?
It's over. It's all over. McCarthy has stopped the fight. Ian Freeman has defeated Frank Mir.
And this crowd is indescribable, Mike.
They are on their feet again.
I almost said during the bout that before it started, Frank Mir was the most confident I've ever seen as this crowd picks up the Freeman chant. And Mir never recovered from the opening seconds, but he held on the best he could.
And here are the opening seconds. As the Machine raises his arm in victory, once the fight was stopped by Big John McCarthy, and this concert hall, home to so many great events, the Royal Albert Hall, a bipartisan English crowd, loves what they saw here.
Look at these right hands. Mir going for inside heel hook. And Freeman tagging away. It's time to give up that submission and defend the strikes.
This building is electric.
And here it's where he was walking back to the corner. A glazed over look, and Mir just collapses. People wrote off Ian Freeman. He was an unbelievable underdog on many of the sports books, and he just made a lot of people a whole lot of money.
When asked if he went to college and earned a degree, as Frank Mir is just fine. Ian Freeman said, "I went to the University of Life and I got honors." He earned honors tonight. Up to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 4 minutes 35 seconds of the very first round, referee Big John McCarthy has stopped this bout for the winner from Sunderland, England, the Machine, Ian Freeman.
So Ian Freeman, the Machine, back in the UFC and wins in impressive fashion over young Frank Mir. Here's Ryan Bennett.
Wow, what a performance. This guy was a heavy underdog going in, but he showed why he is back in the octagon. Ian, congratulations, first of all. And take me through this fight, man. You landed some big bombs early, and it just seemed like you stayed on him the entire time.
Sorry to go off your question, but I've just got one thing to say. Yo, England, I did it!
Ian, here's the replay. Let's show you, take us what happened here.
I knew he was going to start throwing big kicks and punches to put me off balance to take me down. I was ready for the sprawl, and I knew if I connected with big punches, I could cut him, maybe even knock him out.
Ian, you had a guy named Josh Barnett in your corner. Talk about how important he was to help you out in this fight.
Josh Barnett is a godsend. I went to train with Josh for 4 weeks in Seattle. I hated him at the time because he put me through hell. But Josh is now my brother. I love him to bits, and I will be back. Can I just say one thing? My father, I dedicate this fight to my father. He is lying in a hospital bed dying of cancer. I was going to throw the fight because a week before I came here, my father was rushed in. He had cancer of the brain and ended up blind. So for you, Daddy, I love you.
Well said, well said. Ian, one more question. Who do you want to fight in the heavyweights? Who out there do you want to fight, man? What's next for you?
I'll fight whoever's up, forgive me. I'm ready to fight anyone. Hopefully Josh will still train me. I need a couple of fights before I get to the title, maybe. But I'll fight whoever they put in front of me.
London's own Ian the Machine Freeman. Frank Mir is up on his feet. He's back in the locker room now. Let's go back to Mike at ringside.
Hoisted out in front of this British crowd in the 130-year-old Royal Albert Hall. Treated like the Beatles were in 1963 when they had their first concert here. And a thank to Josh Barnett. Our prayers, our thoughts are with Ian's father, who Ian says is his hero. Ian's father, an ABA boxing champion, and at age 18 was the one who started Ian Freeman boxing. Fighting now again in a much larger fight. Our prayers are with the Freeman family. This was his night, the one he trained his entire life for. The British can be cruel when things do not go their way. They can be critical, but they will have nothing to criticize Ian Freeman about after that absolutely spectacular performance. Chuck Liddell giving him congratulations, along with Don House, the fine boxing coach of Tito Ortiz. Freeman taking his time, as thus he shall, because he has earned this walk of pride. Right now it's Hughes and Newton in